G'day ladies and gents, today we're going to turn this into something useful. Check that out. Quick tip for when you need to change a bandsaw blade. If you don't know how to fold a bandsaw blade, I will show you right now. So you put your teeth facing outwards, put your foot in the center of the blade, bring your left arm in, your right arm in, and roll. Just like that for storage. Alright guys, so I wasn't really thinking and I went from side grain on the jointer to end grain on the jointer without any backing. And as you can see there, that's given us some nasty tear out. This timber is also super dry. It's at about 6%, so that just followed the grain and tore right through. So I'm gonna use some thick CA glue and accelerator in order to patch that up. Then I'm gonna find a backing block that I can put against there so that I can run it over the jointer, a sacrificial block, just to hold that end grain in place so that it doesn't tear out. Let's see if we can do this. Alright guys, that's gonna sit right there in the clamps for a little while to let that glue set up. Now, I know I powered through that, so if there is any questions about what I've done, make sure you leave a comment down below. I answer all the comments, so I will get back to you and answer your question if I can. This is a bit of a different build for me when it comes to my YouTube channel. I normally do creative and weird stuff, but I thought it'd be pretty cool to document one of my custom builds. So as I said, any questions at all, leave them down below. This is the first box done of this project. So, on to the next one now. Alright guys, the first coat of finish on these boxes sums it up for today's project. Make sure you stick around guys, because once I'm finished talking, I'm going to throw up some still shots and maybe even some footage of the boxes all finished up once the finish is dry. If you've stuck around to this point, make sure you comment down below the word champion so I know who you champions are. Just quickly on a video technical note, I recently purchased a lavalier microphone. It's sitting just there. So I would love to hear from all you guys who watch my videos regularly whether the audio quality is better with the lavalier microphone or not. Again, make sure you let me know down below. I'm hoping the lav mic will allow me to move around my workshop a bit more and you can still hear me. And I don't have to stand this close to the camera, but I can stand back here and you should be able to hear me clearly. So both of the boxes were made from a piece of merbau, also known as quilla. It's native to Papua New Guinea and it's also found on the eastern coast of Australia. This was a custom order and merbau was specifically requested by my customer. The live edge tray that I built was made out of a piece of jarrah burl. I took that round to Bingham's Woodworking and asked Matt to use his CNC to carve out 3 circles in there. Now those 3 circles are for 2 glasses and a bottle of alcohol, whatever alcohol the customer would like. But I believe it's a bit of a whiskey tray really. I didn't film anything over at Bingham's workshop because as you all know, social distancing is in effect. But a thank you to Matt over at Bingham's Woodworking for doing that for me. There'll be a link down below to his Facebook page. If you're in Perth and you need some CNC work done, make sure you hit him up. Now, the bigger of the 2 trays that I built was originally going to have a handle coming up over the top. It's designed to hold 6 bottles of alcohol and be a display piece. But after some chats with the customer, they decided they didn't want to go with the wooden handle. They prefer some brass type handles, and I believe they're going to install that once they receive the piece. The larger of the 2 boxes is a bit of a serving tray. I hand turned all the dowels in this piece out of marry in an attempt to have a contrasting dowel look. However, I used tung oil for the first time to seal this piece up, and it did darken the marry quite a bit. So they're actually a very subtle brown. They don't stand out as much as I was planning on them to, but I think they still look pretty good. I'm going to leave this tung oil overnight to dry. I'll come back tomorrow, hit it with 600 grit, and then apply another coat. Possibly 2 coats. We'll have to wait and see. I haven't used tung oil before. It's a very thick oil, but it's been used for hundreds of years as a very effective sealant. You can actually use this stuff on terracotta, concrete, you name it, to seal it up. It's natural and therefore it's food safe, so I thought it would be the perfect time to try it out on this piece. So thanks for checking out this build guys. Make sure you hang around. I'm going to show you the finished shots of these pieces. Make sure you let me know if the audio at the end of this video is better than the audio from the start, because I got the lavalier microphone halfway through this project and I'm hoping that it's pretty awesome. And until next time, I will see you later.